What is up, guys? Today we will be talking about why every anti-feminist is actually a feminist in disguise, and just hiding under the garb of conservatism when they're actually feminists. So mind blown. You might be thinking, oh, why? But yeah, but just look at this thing. Him, her, attack helicopter, whatever you want to call it. I'm just gonna call her she because she looks women to me, okay? But yeah, you have these like you're having all these women bashing on the whole anti-feminism bandwagon. And I watched Rush V's video on why every anti-feminist is actually a feminist in disguise. And I'm not gonna lie, I used to love Lauren Southern's content. I used to love Brittany Pettibone's content. I used to like them because they were women and they were attacking feminism. So when the feminists were, it sort of dismantled the argument that the women couldn't call them sexist because they themselves were women. So I actually liked their content at first. But I got tricked and I got fooled and I got deceived like many others. Once I watched Rushivi's video on why every anti-feminist is actually a feminist in disguise. So yeah, the internet's full of these trad dots, as you call them, and these crypto feminists. And you have to watch out for them because they are sneaky as fuck. So let's get into it. So, right, you're living in the West, right? You have let's say you're a pretty woman, right? You can get as much male resources, as much male money, as much male attraction as you want. Why would you artificially limit yourself to traditionalism? That makes absolutely no sense. If I was a hot woman, and if you were a hot woman, we'd be playing the game too. So I don't get it when these anti-feminists start saying, oh, traditionalism and marriage and, oh, because I know they're playing bullshit because Attack Helicopter herself has gone out has had sex with a ton of men, different type of men. She claims to love Western civilization and her people, but she gets called Mud Shark for a reason because she used to have a black boyfriend. So, like many other white women in the West, they all have the sort of token black boyfriend just to try it. You know what I mean? So yeah, so she can't be spiting all this sort of Western civilization shit when she used to have a black boyfriend. And these anti-feminists capitalize on male attention, male viewership, men donating to their Patreon, men donating to their partnerships and their channels. So they're doing the exact same thing they claim to hate women for doing. So isn't that not a bit contradictory? And these people are called, women are called, they're called cunning for a reason, So they themselves are playing the game, and these men are just so stupid, they just watch their videos and they're just like, and they white knight over them and they're like, oh, we love you, oh, she's so hot and everything. And they attack the leftist white knights for doing the same thing to somebody like Anna Sarkeesian or something, or Lacey Green, like a leftist, but then they do the exact same thing. They white knight over a right-wing feminist. So, and that's why I prefer the leftist feminists, because you can identify them. They're not as sneaky, they're not as cunning, but the conservative or alt-right feminists, they are the ones you have to watch out for, I just rather have people that were more honest. So yeah, I like the whole fat, ugly feminists with the blue hair and the sort of glasses and or look all SJW because you can identify them. You know what they are, you know what they think, you know. But with these crypto feminists, they spout one shit and then they do other hypocritical shit. So they are more dangerous by my standards, you know. They're you should watch them more. But okay, we're gonna end that section of the video. I just realised back in my feminism video, there was some points I missed out which I really should have addressed. So consider this a two-way split video. Okay, so reverting back to my feminism video, I forgot to mention another contradiction feminists like to say about we don't feel safe around men, but they want trans men to be in a locker room with them. And people have lots of people have used this trick. Lots of sexual predators have used this trick as their advantage to rape women in locker rooms. So yeah, and people like to say, oh, there's no biological difference between men and women, but why do we have separate men and women boxing matches, separate Olympic games, separate football games, you know? And I think that's sexist that you want to take gold medals away from women, don't you not? Because you clearly know men are gonna win. So, aren't you not taking gold medals away from women? You sexist, you know? Wanting to fill up these movements with transgender people that you know are gonna absolutely dominate these women in the boxing ring. How sexist of you. So, however, I am going to sort of contradict myself here, a bit here. Although women are weaker than men, that gives women absolutely no right to hit men and to expect men not to hit them back, because man or woman, a punch does not have a gender. A punch is still although men are stronger, I can address that. A punch to the face doesn't have a gender, you know. A punch to the face is still gonna hurt no matter what. So if it's a man throwing a punch to you, a woman throwing a punch to you, it's the same sort of physics. It's gonna hit your face. It's gonna hurt. I've done MMA. I know what I'm talking about. I used to do MMA. I don't go to the gym no more, but I do it at home privately now. I still work out. But back when I used to join these clubs, I used to spar with men. I used to spar with women. Like I said, once again, a hand bar was still a hand bar. A triangle choke was still a triangle choke. A hook to the liver was still a hook to the liver. So, human anatomy isn't that much different. So, like I said, physics, the shock waves of the hit, the tightness of the grip, it really doesn't matter. So if a woman does hit you, you have to hit her back, because not unless you're this white knight pussy that likes getting punched in the face, you know, you get off to getting hit by a woman because you get no other female interaction. That's why I think the white knights do it, because it's the only time a woman would touch them. So that was a good one, I can't stop laughing. So yeah, that's why I think they like getting hit by women, because that's the only time a woman would actually touch their like weak beta male asses. So yeah, so that's just my that's just my other contradictory points on feminism. But the main topic of this video is not to trust women who speak out against feminism. It's a bit like trusting a Jew who speaks out against Zionism. It makes no sense. Or like a black person who like advocates against black rights, or like a gay person. It makes absolutely no sense. Of course you're going to be fighting for your own camp, your own team. Of course you're going to want to lead your own team to success. So this is just a more deceiving and cunning way of doing it. So don't trust the types of Lauren Southern and Brittany Pettibone and these Ivanka Trumps and Lauren Ingram. That's another one. Don't trust these people. You know, Lenin once said the best way to take out the opposition is to control it. So that's exactly what these trad thoughts are doing. So Don't trust them. Don't donate to them. Don't like their. You can watch their videos. I still think they're good, but don't leave a like in them. Don't comment on them. Don't subscribe to them. Because this is just gonna increase their money. So yeah. Comment on them if you want to disagree with them. I support you doing that. But whatever you do, don't donate money to them. Please, just have respect for yourself, White Knight. So. Yeah, and obviously don't complain about white knights if you're gonna white knight over other type of women. So yeah, that's just my view on the crypto feminists here. So see you later. Peace out.